Yes, it works. Hello, investigators, and welcome back to the AGGY. That's my Agnes stream, and I couldn't remember what it was called, but I'm excited that it's working now. This is the fifth part in a League of Extraordinary Investigators run through Vanilla Carcosa on Standard. We're using the taboo list, and we use a scoring system where we take the number of victory points we get minus penalties we make, and that is our score, and we're trying to do as well as we can. It's sort of like an organized book club of Netrunner. Netrunner? What did I say? I meant Arkham. Got Netrunner on the brain, apparently. Hey, this is my deck. From last time, I used a Test of Will, so I get to exile in a level 0 card, which is 1 copy of Forbidden Knowledge. I upgraded both my Peters. I upgraded a Shriveling for 1 XP because of Arcane Research, and I had 1 XP left over, so I threw in another Test of Will because it's always good. It's always good. That's great, right? We love that. We're gonna head on into the game. I'm kind of on a time crunch a little bit, so I've not done a great job of like prepping all my normal graphics and stuff. And I haven't really had a chance to playtest this, so hopefully I don't make a bunch of mistakes. But I figure the first thing I would do is do the interlude, and then kind of go over the scenario. So if you're watching this in the future, be sure to check the timestamps in the description, see if I have them up. And if I do, you can skip right ahead to... Okay, so this is going to be fun because my internet and my Wi-Fi card have been really bad, so I'm going to be restarting the stream a million times. And unfortunately, I'm out of time. I worked all days but 2 in November, and I do intro 2, and then I continue on to dream number 1. So here we go. I fall through the empty abyss of Halley. It's wet and cold, probably. I get the Lost Soul weakness, continue to dream 2. I've added that to my deck. Dream 2, Constance takes your hand and pulls your hand into the polished dance floor. Let's go dancing. I did not intrude on a secret meeting. I slay the monsters at the dinner party, so I go to dream number 4, which gives me 1 mental trauma, which is VSAD. Then I continue on to dream number 6. I think I have 3 mental trauma now and 1 physical, which is probably more trauma I've ever had than in any campaign. So, yes, that includes Forgotten Age. All right, dream number 6. Where are we hiding? Let's go to the next page. The lights of the theater dim and the spotlight shines on stage. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. If the police are suspicious of you, they are not. So I continue on to dream number 8. You peer in the mirror and the stranger peers back at you. This gaze drills into your mind. Think about how often they use the verb drill in Carcosa. Literally like at least 3, if not 4 times. So much drilling gazes, so many of them. I don't think I have very many tally marks for chasing the stranger. I think I have maybe 2. So I'm going to continue on to dream number 9. You chase the stranger through dark, chill passageways composed of hundreds of thousands of skeletal bodies. Foreshadowing. Skulls watch as you run, their mouths rattling and mocking and taunt you as they pass. The stranger reaches a solid wall of bone and is grabbed by bony hands. The mocking laugh reaches an awful crescendo. Dream 13. Daniel's voice calls out to you. They are opening a path to Carcosa. Oh. So do I just if you don't have enough tally marks, then you get an encounter with the stranger where you get either a conviction or a doubt, presumably. But anyway, I go to Awakening. Jordan Perry's not listed under VIPs, so I go straight to Setup. I have 3 conviction and 0 doubt. So I am going to use Parisian Conspiracy version 2, which I think is in here. Oh, that's the encounter set I gotta add. They have this set up pretty nicely, I would say. I do declare myself. And then this is Act Deck version 2. Works for me. There's the Organist. I already added a Lost Soul to my deck. Let's go and verify that. So my deck is kind of on the level here. Scroll down so you can see what I'm looking at. There's my Lost Soul. And I think we're good in that regard. So in this scenario, I'm running around Paris, and I'm either going to have to chase a stranger or be chased by the stranger. Well, it's not the stranger. He's the organist. So there you go. And I need 2 clues to advance. And I think, I can't remember if it's beneficial to advance early on or not. But, you know, we're going to just do it whenever I get 2 clues is what's going to happen. All right, flip that over. I start at the Carré d'Orsay, I do believe. And if I remember right, that's a VP, that's a VP, that's a VP, and maybe the canal. So those are the places we want to hit once we get Sixth Sense up and running. So let's shuffle up my deck real good. I have 3 trauma. I'm going to save my game and call it good. So I think that's it. I think I did everything right. Let's make sure that's good and shuffled. Alrighty, if you want to double check my conviction and stuff, I checked the end of my last video, and that's how I remembered where I was at in that regard. So here we go. Wish me luck. Stream is still coming in real nice and pretty. Gonna mulligan that. Weakness. Okay, so track shoes is good. Meat cleaver is probably pretty good. I definitely don't care about the others. I'm keeping track shoes. Do I mulligan for 6 cents? I don't think so. I think meat cleaver is sufficient. So I'm keeping the meat cleaver because even though my attack's not very high, I think there's a couple Bayaki that are easy to hit. And, oh, I just shuffled those back into my deck. Gosh darn it. I mean, I did my mulligan wrong. I don't know, dude. I just saw a test of will. Is there a coin flip thing I can do in this? I'm going to flip a coin if it's, or I'm going to roll a die. If it's odds. Come on, let's go. If it's odds, then this is the test of will that I already drew, and I'm going to draw another card. You ready? Here we go. Evens. Okay, this is the other copy of Test of Will. Shuffle those back into my deck. I hope that's fair enough for you. If it's not, I don't care. And I guess that's it. So this is a terrible opening hand, and I hate it. And it's not really helping me do much of anything. And need clues really bad. So I think, let's see. I could get to the cemetery pretty easily. First action, let's draw a card because I need better cards. Fell too deep, that's fine. Second action, I'm going to play Trek Shoes for 3. And last action, I'm going to move up to the Opera Garnier, where investigating the opera, double the number of skill icons on cards committed to this skill test. Why did I move this way? I should have just gone to the cemetery, probably. Or I guess that's the gardens. The cemetery's up here. Which is kind of where I'm thinking about going. Alright, so I hate this, and I'm going to use Trek Shoes to move. I am a 3/4 on 3. -1. I am successful, and so I'm going to move to Montmartre. And this could let me play... Oh, I can reveal the top card of each investigator's deck. That's really bad. Okay, got it. End of my turn. Everything flips. I draw a card, get a resource. Look what I found is relevant. We're going to go up to round number 2. Shuffle up that encounter deck. We're going to add a Doom. And I draw a Swift Bayaki. Holy cow. That's awesome. Actually, it's not that bad. So I got to fight it. I'm ready to fight it. I don't have down a meat cleaver. I am not ready to fight it. I could evade it. I'm 4 on 2. And then I could slam down my meat cleaver and then attack it. That seems alright. First action, that's evade. 3, 4 on 2. Do it up. 0. Either randomly move a monster. Wait a second. That's for the last scenario. Also, is my chaos bag even right? I'm supposed to have 2 of those things, I think. Oh, God, I do not have enough time for this. Okay. And the last scenario, I got resolution 3. I should have 2 of the Elder Thing tokens in the chaos bag. So you know what? I'm just going to go with it. That's fine. So I get rid of the cultist, and I get rid of the tablet. Okay. Now the chaos bag is correct. There's 2 -3s in here. Correct. -3, -3. Okay, good. Alright, so that's -2 if you fail. Lose 1 resource for each point you fail by. So I was a 4 on 2 to evade, so I succeeded. So that's my first action. Second action, let's slam down. Or do I just avoid this guy for now? And try to pick up some clues somewhere? Yeah, I'm gonna hustle for clues. So second action, I'm gonna move and delay Marais. If you delay Marais for the remainder of the round, you cannot leave Marais. Oh, that was stupid. That's my second action, so I can't use the track shoes thing. Third action, I could put down the meat cleaver, or I could try to pick up this clue, and I need 2 to advance. And that seems pretty reasonable, right? So last action, let's try to pick up a clue. I'm a 2 on 1. -3, I fail. Do I use look what I found on this? No. No, I don't. I'm saving it for the cemetery. Okay. End of the turn, enemy phase. This sucker does nothing. Upkeep phase, everything ready. I draw a card, gain resource. Peter Sylvester, what's up, my dude? Round number 3. 2 Doom, and we're going to draw Stealthy Bayaki. I shuffle this thing super well, right? Alright, so first action, we're going to evade this dude. I am a 4 on 3. Is there anything I can commit to this? I could play Peter first. I don't have the money for it. 4 on 3. It doesn't have alert. I'm going to try to evade. That's auto fail. Second action, 4 on 3. Evade. -2. I failed by 1. Lose a resource. Last action. This is frustrating. This is really frustrating. I'm really mad right now. I could play Meat Cleaver or I could play Peter Sylvester. I'll take an attack of opportunity. In either case, I'll take a horror from doing that so I can deal it a damage. Then during the enemy phase, I'll get attacked by one of them, and I could deal another damage with Agnes to kill off this one. So what do I want to be ready for? Do I want to be Peter and soak in that horror? Not yet, because I'm using it to deal damage. Last action, I'm going to play Meat Cleaver for 3. I will take an attack of opportunity, which is 2 damage and 1 horror. That 1 horror is going to trigger Agnes's ability, going to do damage to the Stealthy Bayaki. End of my turn. Enemy phase. Swift Bayaki hunts to me, and now I'm going to be attacked by each of these enemies. First, I'm going to take the attack from Swift Bayaki, and I will take a damage and a horror. And that horror is going to kill off the Stealthy Bayaki, right? Yep, that sounds right. And then he's not here to deal his damage, so bully for me. Things are great. Okay, stream's still coming in good. I love that. End of the round. Draw a card. Gain a resource. Lucky. Where have you been my entire life? We go up to round number 4 already. Wow. Drawn only enemies so far. Let's see if that continues. It's not. It's the Spires of Carcosa, which means that the agenda is going to advance this turn unless I can get 3 clues. And I did not get over to the cemetery fast enough before I drew too many enemies. So I'm probably going to doom out and then who knows with it. Ooh, I could test of will that to buy myself a little bit more time, but so the end of the round, there's 3 more doom and play advance. So I think my entire turn is going to be fighting this thing, and it's not going to matter. So I don't know, man. It doesn't matter. I need money so hard. I just need money so badly. It's terrible. So do I waste my resource this turn on... you know what? I play... I'm fighting with the meat cleaver at a 4 on 2. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, sorry. Hold on. Alright, so we're up in this card. So skulls are terrible. Roger that. And let's do this. Auto fails real bad. This is out of the bag. This is out of the bag. Skulls are at -5 right now, which is really bad. And then this is at -2, and there's 2 of those. So if I cancel this, I don't have luck anymore, but then my skulls all go to -3s. Jesus. Or I can not cancel it, probably doom out. I gotta cancel this, right? Alright, I'm gonna play Test of Will. Go down to 0, cancel Spires. Canceling Spires on a 1 shroud is like kind of painful, but that's the life we're living. First action, I'm going to attack with the meat cleaver. I'm going to take a horror, which is going to deal a damage to this Bayaki. I will do 2 damage if I hit. I am fighting at a 2, 3, 4 on 2. It has retaliate, but I have deny existence in the wings. Wish me luck. 2 up. -1. Okay, cool. So that kills the swift Bayaki, which goes away, and I heal a horror from the meat cleaver. Bully for me. That's great. Second action. I guess I investigate. I need clues, right? 0. I did it. And then last action, I'm going to move over here. Oh, it's also a 1 shroud. That's cool. Great. So I've done it. I made it all the way over there. I have a single clue. No enemies. End of the round. Draw a card. Gain a resource. The pale man spawns farthest away from me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It pretty much has to be Gyarados. Very good. Flip, flip, flip. I gain my resource. Round 5. We go up to the... Oh, before we do that, at the end of the round, there's 3 more Doom and Play advance. There's 3 more Doom and Play. If you otherwise, you nearly bump into a tall man. He is pale, but he's not that other pale guy. He's a new pale guy. Very dapper. He gives you a look of hatred as intense and deadly as you've ever seen. I take 2 horror? What? What? Oh my god. Oh, wait a second. Play when an encounter card or enemy attack. Can I use this? Is this an encounter card? It's a scenario card, but is it an encounter card? Hold on to it. For a long time, I thought scenario cards and encounter cards were different because encounter cards had to have the encounter card back. But then I heard recently that encounter cards and scenario cards are synonymous. So I don't know if I can do this or not. But here we are. Anyway, I take 2 horror and then I get stalked by shadows, which is which one? Draped in mystery. Hopeless I to fight him. Stalked in shadows. That doesn't tell me anything. Hopeless I to fight him is what I'm looking for. Okay, this is the one that tries to attack me and I have to evade it all scenario. And I'm trying to get clues to advance the act deck. Okay. Hopeless I to fight him, side face up, stalked by shadows. Okay, stalked by shadows. I can auto evade the organist with a clue or use it to place doom on the current agenda. Oh, I could have read this text and remember that doom is my friend, sort of. Okay, so he gets spawned with me? Gross. Okay. So then we go up to round 5. I add a doom, and we go 2 torturous chords. Oh, good lord. Alright, well, I'm testing 5 willpower on 5. Let's see how I do. Auto fail. So I have to put torturous chords into play with 5 resources on it. You butt. Stop. Just do that. That's all I wanted. Alright, so now everything's too expensive to play for the rest of the game. Great. And now I gotta evade this guy. Encounter card draw. Oh, I already did it. That was this Garbo. Okay, so I need to evade him forever. Lucky costs 2 resources to play, so I can't. But I do have Deny Existence in hand, so if he does attack me at the end of the turn, I'm going to heal 3 horror instead, so that's not so bad. Alright, so first action. I'm going to evade. I am a 4 on 3. -1. What a time to be alive. And I just need some resources so that I can play Look What I Found and Peter Sylvester and Lucky. So actions 2 and 3, I'm going to gain 2 resources. That's my turn. Deny Existence is also going to cost me 1 when that comes into play. Enemy phase nothing. End of the round. Draw a card, gain a resource. It's Meat Cleaver. Meat Cleaver's back. Go to round number 6. 5 Doom on the agenda. Deadly Fate. Test Willpower 3. If you fail, discard targets in the top of the encounter deck until the enemy is discarded, and then either the enemy attacks you or I'm engaged with that enemy. Well, don't fail. I am a 5 on 3. -3, so I fail by 1. Do I lucky this? I really can't afford to take another enemy attack. I hate that. I don't want to spawn with an enemy. So yeah, I guess I will. Maybe I need to start canceling these things. Like, holy crap. Oh, I can't cancel right now because of Ward. Or because of horror. Insanity and stuff. Alright, so I will play Lucky for 2 resources. This drops down to 4 resources on it, which it kind of already is. Here we go. So I played Lucky.